Hi, this is Darnell with Wave Living Recipes, and this is my review of the Bella Snack and Store Waffle Maker. So let's go ahead and get it unboxed. Alright, so it's all unboxed, not much to it. It comes with a little bit of paperwork here. This is your manual, and comes with the waffle maker, and that's it, because it's a mini waffle maker. And the plates in this waffle maker, they're not removable, and they have Bella's Evergood ceramic non-stick coating that they say is made without PFAS, PFOA, or PTFE, no lead or cadmium either. And so with these ceramic coatings, you need to know that it's not the same as like a ceramic pot, you know, like the ancient ceramic pots, or even the ceramic pots sold in stores today. It's not, ceramic coating is not like a ceramic pot. Ceramic coating is a term given to a coating. And so ceramic coating, any ceramic coating, just in time, just as an FYI, this is not what they're saying, this is what I'm saying from my own research into it. Ceramic coatings do break down in time, so I'd recommend, if you ever in time, maybe years down the line, if you see a coating breaking down, a ceramic coating breaking down, you definitely want to replace that product. If you have something with ceramic coating, you see it eventually breaking down. But it helps make things non-stick. And basically, you should look into the history of non-stick coatings. This is not like some others, but still there's a long history of things with these coatings, some being not so good, some being maybe okay or better. But still, it's something to look into. It's something that doesn't have a, I guess, a favorable history, although this coating, the ceramic non-stick coating, is new. And so it being something new, there's not a lot of, I guess, long historical research into it. But as far as it goes so far, we don't know of any major problems coming out of it. So that's why I'm here reviewing it. If I thought it was a major issue or problem, you wouldn't see me here on the review reviewing it myself. And so I want to show you the power plug. It's got a little cord management here. Also has some cord management on the back. I'll show you in a second. But let's see here. You see the cord. It's a pretty nice length cord for a mini waffle maker. And it's a two-prong polarized cord. And this is only 400 watts. So very low wattage item here. And I've seen some places say different wattage, but I got this directly from Bella's own website that it's 400 watts. And in the additional features section of their website for the product page is where I found it. And so I wanted to mention that since it's such a low wattage, you know, as long as there's nothing else high voltage on it, this could probably be on the same circuit with other stuff. You probably could run multiple of these on the same power outlet and not cause problems. Although you do want to be careful, you know, you don't want to blow circuit or cause any damage. But it's a lower wattage cooker here and just 400 watts. The dimensions for this are 2.95 inches in height, 4.8 inches in width, and 6.49 inches in depth. And they say that it makes 4-inch wide waffles. Now this is something that is interesting that I wanted to also mention, and this is direct from their manual. They say, note, your waffle maker may emit a small amount of smoke and or odor when you use it for the first time. This is normal and harmless. However, we recommend that you do not eat the first waffle you make with the waffle maker. And so in my opinion, that means that that first waffle, you know, best case it's going to taste terrible. I highly recommend you don't eat it. It would have been nice if they gave you just some starter kit to waste the waffle, because you're going to have to waste your own ingredients now. So you're going to be out of the cost of that. They probably could have gotten a deal on some super inexpensive first shot waffle mix and just thrown it in there for you, but that's my opinion. Also, they have a caution here, and they say, caution, do not use cooking sprays. They can cause a buildup on the cooking plates and may affect ceramic non-stick performance of the product. That doesn't mean that they're saying don't use any type of oil. They do recommend that you put some type of oil on the plate when you first use it, just not from those can type of products you get from the store, aerosol spray cans, but something like a hand pump, or you want to wipe it, or you want to brush it, whatever like that. is okay. And they do make clear that this is only for making waffles, so it's not to be used as like a sandwich press or any of those other types of things that you might have in mind. And the weight is just 1.5 pounds, definitely feels about that weight. And so, as I get deeper into this review, I do want to mention if it reaches a point that's not to your liking, there is the timestamp feature in the video description. There's also the chapters feature for you to jump right to another section that you might prefer. Also here on the channel, there are over 900 videos, cooking videos, and those cover over 90 different cookers. So there's a lot here for you to enjoy. Alright, so now I'm just to give you a closer up view of it. You see the top here, what you see underneath, in the back. You got some cord management there in the back to help you put the cord in if you want to. And the inside, you just got your, little waffle maker. So I'm going to do some independent measurements of this. I guess I'll do measurements of it closed first. And so you can just see the general height of it. I mean, it's like, maybe 2.5, less than 3 inches high. And I'll do a this way so you can see it. We got 6.5, less than 7 inches there. And just to do the side here, let's do it this way. Here you've got a little under 5 inches, it looks like. And when you pop it open, you got it up like that. You've got a little less than 8 inches there. So now I've got it next to the larger Bella Flip and Store waffle maker, so you can just see the difference in size. The Flip and Store, you basically, when you're making your waffles, you flip them like that. This doesn't have that flip action feature. It's just put things in, close, and cook it up. And there's a full review of the Flip and Store waffle maker here on the channel. Alright, so now I'm going to plug things in to get it powered on. So here we go. So it's plugged in. You see an orange light comes on the top there. And basically there's no like on-off buttons or temperature controls or any of that stuff. It's basically you're plugged in, you're cooking waffles, or you're unplugged and you're not. That's all there is to it. And basically the light stays orange while it's preheating, and it'll turn off once it's ready to cook. And so after you do that, you basically, you can open up and put the waffles in, but we'll let this continue to heat up to see how long it takes for things to warm up. Alright, the light went out, so I'm just going to feel here on the table. Don't feel any heat on the table. Everything feels fine. On top here, it's just a little warm. I mean, it could keep my hand there. And down on the bottom, all this is like, you can okay to touch as far as that. I wouldn't touch in the middle there where the plates are. And so now I've got a thermal imaging camera here, and I'll use the integrated display to show you what I'm seeing. Basically, we see that the area right there where the plates kind of join together is almost 400 degrees Fahrenheit, well in excess of 350, well over 350, almost 400. And we see everywhere else is cool. So I'm just kind of going around showing you. We see much of the same, apparently all the way around. Let me try and, hold on. I'm kind of messing it up as I swing things in front of it. So we see that things, all the way around are pretty decent as far as the temperature. You don't want to touch obviously where the plates are, but otherwise it's like a cool touch kind of a surface. One other thing I'm going to measure here with the thermal imaging is when I open up, just to see how hot it is inside when I open up. So you see opening up, it goes white hot. That means it's super hot, and that's over 400 degrees there. So we're over 400 degrees inside when I first opened up, and so that gives us a good view of the temperature inside and out. Now I've got some of my almond flour whole wheat waffle batter here, and I'll show the recipe on the screen for a moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some extra light olive oil from the sprayer bottle, just spray the plates. Remember, don't confuse this with other forms of olive oil. It's not the same. And now I'm going to take some of my batter. You're supposed to put in enough to cover basically the openings of the plate, the top parts of the plate. So just go in and try and get some in here, cover it up. Doesn't seem like I'll need a lot. Because it's a mini waffle maker. So, alright, I think that's good. So now this is our, of course, waste a waffle. But we close up and we let it set, they say 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm going to let it go for, you know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll be able to get it on out. And they say that the light may turn on and off while it's cooking, but it seems like it may go to full time and go out when it's done, which is always cool when it does that, or when a waffle maker does that. But they say this one could go on and off before it's done, but it seems like that might happen here where it goes off once it's done. Alright, it's been more than a couple minutes. The light just went out, so I think it's probably done. So going to open up and get a waffle out here. Just close up, let it continue to heat up. And so we see our finished waffle. I think it turned out pretty good. Shame we have to throw it out, but just show you inside. It's a fully cooked waffle. So good job. Alright, and with the first waffle done, I've got some organic 85% cocoa dark chocolate chips here, and I'm going to put those into the remainder of my mix. It's about 3/4 cup of those. I'm going to just mix it on in so that I can have some chocolate chip waffles. I didn't want to have to waste any of these in a test waffle, but we'll make a chocolate chip waffle and just see how that looks when that comes out. Okay, I think we've got the mix pretty well mixed in. I don't think I have to spray every time I make a waffle when I'm doing multiple waffles. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the mix on in as is. But you do want to get spray on there the first time just to kind of season the plates a little bit. Alright, so open up, get some batter in. We'll see how it does with this. Almost covered. There we go. Alright, so we've got things well covered. So I'm going to close up. And I do like that the light stays out until, well, the light will come on in a moment, but it doesn't go out again until the waffle's done. That's on par with the flip and store waffle maker where the light goes orange when it's basically cooking the waffle and it goes to white once the waffle's ready. This is functioning kind of the same way, so I like that. Alright, it's all done. Looks like we had some spillover there. I'm just going to feel, yeah, the spillover seems to be pretty cooked. I'm not feeling any that's uncooked on the spillover, so that's really good. So we get our waffle on out, and so we have a completed chocolate chip waffle. Oops, sorry. Whoa. Make a little bit of mess. But the thing I was concerned about, you see the plates are not full of chocolate. Like there wasn't a whole bunch of chocolate that got on the plates. That's really good. So I do like that. And so now let's talk about cleaning the waffle maker. Basically they say that you should unplug, let it cool down before cleaning. And if you cook the waffles fully, things should be easy to just wipe off the plates and wipe them clean. And never submerge the whole unit in water. And don't put it, of course, in a dishwasher. Don't use anything abrasive during cleaning. And if anything gets stuck on the plates, you should be able to put some oil on it, wait about 5 to 7 minutes, and then wipe it off. So let's talk about the warranty. The waffle maker comes with a 2-year warranty, so that's pretty good for Bella there. And so the waffle maker does a good job. It did everything that a little waffle maker's tasked to do and make some nice little waffles that you can do, you know, whatever you want, whatever your favorite types of waffles are, you can cook them up mini style. And so nothing in this video is sponsored, nothing given to me, and I like to keep things that way. You can always check out my blog, superwaveovenrecipes.com. Again, that's superwaveovenrecipes.com. In the video description, there's lots of ways to help the channel, such as my cookbook, merch, membership, donations, link to the Amazon shop where you pay the same price, help the channel, buy me a coffee link is there as well. And so, with all of that said, if you did like the video, please do give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe, hit that notification icon, and good eating.